It is. The day's a little nasty. Well, it's very overcast today. Oh my god. I didn't even bring this up. Maybe I was going to bring this up in another reading, but I was watching something about dirty bombs and how I was watching something with like Andrew Bustamante and like a bunch of other people on Has World War III Already Started, and they were talking about dirty bombs. I like watched it. I like to watch it while I'm on my working out. It makes the time go so fast. But they were talking about dirty bombs and how it would be a cloud. It would be like smog, and I realized that this is something that I kind of sped through. I think it was 3 months. This video is from 3 months ago, and it was something that I had playing on in the background, and I kind of sped through and didn't hear about all this stuff. But for some reason, I wanted to rewatch it today because I felt like I didn't do a good job, and I feel like I needed to listen to it. So I listened to it, and they said the dirty bomb is going to be a lot like smog, and lo and behold, like what was that? Did I not describe that stuff that happened when I was at work as smog, the thing that rolled in? And then my fellow vendors were trying to brush it off as like because it was hot out, because it was like mid 80s and seasonably hot. And now like it's overcast. So basically, I really think that the shelter in place warning that I got, and I guess I'm just going to keep bringing this up in different readings because I feel like it's important and people are not listening. But the shelter in place warning that I got in the channeled message, I feel that it really does have to do with that. It has to do with dirty bombs. I really, really, really feel that it has to do with that because my eyes were all messed up, and they're saying that it's like, and I got like a channeled message that you can wear a mask to, there's like you can like wear a mask to diminish the amount of pollution that you're inhaling. And I had this vision of like, I need to get a freaking gas mask, which is crazy, but like, and I'm not the kind of person who, I'm not like, I like to be prepared, but I'm not like an extreme prepper type. I just like to be prepared in life. Anyway, here's the reading. So I did a channeled reading, and it was the image of somebody looking out a window and kind of looking in the distance and kind of having a longing for something that's out there that's not in there, that's not anywhere close to them, and being kind of torn in the feeling of someone who's sitting at work or school or some sort of, clocked in kind of situation where they can't leave, and waiting and waiting and waiting for when they can. Really just resenting where they are. And then I got these readings, and this is like in an all-seeing energy. This is the divine masculine all-seeing energy, looking out on what is right around them, and kind of just biding their time wisely and kind of trying to figure out when they can take a course of action, but holding their tongue. And then kind of resenting, like not taking their current life for granted, taking it for granted a little bit maybe, but more so deception, and realizing the freaking all the deception that they perpetuated with everyone around them, and withholding of information, and like they the people that they collaborate with, the people that they talk to often are like hanging on, they're underneath this cloud of deception. and the Divine Masculine wants to start over. They want a fresh start. Chariot. The Divine Masculine still aims to get control. Maybe it's because they feel like they lack control. Could be more. Now I'm hearing that like Divine Masculine actually has regret for the control that they've lost. Their lack of control right now. The Chariot is like a willful force. It's not always, it's anything that has some horsepower behind it. Really wanting to attempt to have some control over this situation. Really determined to have control over this situation. And I don't know, but I don't know that he can. He's been dealing with the four leading up to 5. He kind of overdid it. He overdid it, and now he's dealing with the consequences. He overdid the power, the control. He overdid the lies and manipulation, and now karma has come to bite him in the ass. Judgment. Conflicted. Still conflicted. Despite having their ass handed to them, they're conflicted. And they're stuck. They're stuck on the Divine Feminine. What about this? I'm seeing this as the Divine Masculine, but instead of like this powerful, like got his shit together kind of person, I'm seeing like these two, like the antlers, like this is the extension of the mind, and like the only thing that's taking up their time right now is this stalemate that they have in their own brain with themselves. Like it's really getting in the way. It's getting in the way of their job. It's getting in the way of everything. Okay. Take care and watch out for that smog.